Glad to have you with us from Bloomington, Indiana, Memorial Stadium. Anticipation for this one has been building through the early part of the season, and now here we are with a top 5 showdown. It's the Georgia Bulldogs and the Indiana Hoosiers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we're checking with her right now.
Checking in with the Indiana head coach before the game. This running back has been revelation all season long. They brought him in the transfer portal, and he has delivered. Each and every week, we see the chemistry grow between he and the quarterback and their offensive line. Now in playoff contention, making some noise in the top 15, they are starting to be a team to contend with, and it is all because of this running back and how he is fueling this offense. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Beal. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Changing things up, trying to get everyone set. On the ground, it's Richard. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And here's what you know about Indiana football. They're going to be physical. They're going to be so well coached and disciplined, and they're going to run the football. It was the key ingredient to helping Fernando Mendoza win a Heisman, like the ability to RPO off of it. So, Palmer, I don't know who the names are going to be throughout the season, but I know they're going to run downhill, no nonsense. And
makes the catch, and he's free. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it, and you've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Drops back. It's Hoover. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. And they fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Well, on that 3rd down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after they catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier inbounds and getting him down, now setting up 4th.
Makes a move. He's going to get loose. Touchdown, Dogs. Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did its job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Morris. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. That opening script from the offensive coordinator didn't lead to a score as they punted on their first possession. Now they have it back. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. They can make plays. They can run people over. They can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
Hard running there. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Let's step back here and look at the big picture for Indiana. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, you've been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on you. You've got to keep playing the game the way you've been doing it the first half of the season.
Sets his feet. It's Hoover. Rushes on. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Really good toughness by the QB to hang in there, take a big shot, but I will not give him credit for throwing into double coverage. So, nice job hanging in there, being tough, make a better
All
decision.
I'm saying is,
Do not throw into double coverage.
I definitely, well, not even me, but the game switched my playbook for no reason. Like, this is not my defensive playbook.
The run inside.
So,
it's Richard. 5-yard gain on that.
I mean, let's hope we get the win here, but shit.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
These are not my formations for it. Like, if you want to give me 3-3-5, you feel me? Give me a little more.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46?
Nah, I missed this 3-3-5, yeah. I love it.
From the gun, wants to pass. Rush right in his face. He took a hit as he
That 3-man rush is the best rush in the game.
And 4th down's coming.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Got to make the play on 4th. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And the D brings the heat, man, and they catch him a little bit off guard. Quarterback doesn't know where to go with the football. Man, the worst thing you can do on 4th down is take a sack. It doesn't matter if you get an INT. Throw that thing up. Give your receiver a chance to make a play. He holds on to it too long, and the defense gets the sack.
Nice move to keep running. You reach this portion of the season, and games like this, top 5 showdown, can really energize you, not to mention helping your playoff positioning down the road.
Yes, you can. You can make these big statement games. And listen, middle of the season, you kind of get in a lull, Jesse, where you kind of get used to playing, and the new wore off a little bit. But when you got a top 5 matchup and something to prove, you bring that extra juice.
You're right. And if you play well in this game, you can ride that momentum down the stretch in November when those games really start to matter. But this is a big one right here. Lots of implications on the line.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
That was an important
I feel like I have to.
They try to hold them to a field goal on this drive.
This fake field goal is calling me.
Send out the field goal unit to try along.
It's calling me.
Forget the kick. He's going to throw it.
Us.
Big on big, man on man.
We tried to make a play. It is what it is.
In this area of the field, guys, you might as well just leave the offense out there to try to get it themselves. They're going to have a much better shot.
I need a shiftier kicker next year. Putting that on the wish list.
off play action on first down. Throwing right.
Ooh.
And he had it for a second, but it just
that was a great
dribbled out
read.
of his hands.
Damn.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football.
Bro, this is not my defense, bro.
And miss that opportunity for possibly a
Like,
big
all this shit is so random to me.
On second down. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
What a play, boys.
Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Shit. I ain't even see the pass rush, but that shit happened quick as hell.
That spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
I mean, like, come on.
And they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on
How shit are you where you keep, like, I know that was cover 3, so it's just like,
so guys,
you
we'll
can't
see this
beat,
offense again.
what, a corner who's on a deep flat, or,
Running to the
deep
left.
blue, whatever it is. Like, come on, bro.
Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really,
This is why we
matter.
run the ball
Like,
only.
I wanna be
I'm
able
not
to
running
hand
the ball
off to
enough,
my
clearly.
running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense
I got a whole
tackle,
Heisman
wear 'em
winner
out.
not getting
Sometimes it's
touches.
3 to 4 yard runs. Later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Back to pass on second down. Nowhere close on
He can't
that
do
one,
shit
as he
versus
got
this man coverage, I'll tell you
trying
that.
to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Now when we go zone, I'm a little worried.
This quarter has taken some serious punishment. Got sacked a bunch, got hit a bunch. He's been targeted a lot. This offense needs to find some answers before we're going to be looking at his backup playing some serious snaps.
They're all over him. He's
Get his
gonna
ass.
take off.
Come on.
And they'll move the chains and get
Don't just wrap him up in his career and his life.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's third down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on third down.
Running inside. It's Richard.
More.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down, and the defense thinks you might be running
negative
the football.
3
You still
yards.
can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Yo, Indiana's not that good,
They
yo.
come to the line, 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Finds his man in the middle. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He
I
picks
have
up the field.
Indiana actually in a different league. Like, well, their defense is nice. I will say that. It's underrated, but it's not this damn good.
And the Hoosiers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it.
Got my ass.
They get him on the ground.
I'm
and
thinking
with
of
that,
double
we'll
drags.
into the second quarter. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Hits inside. It's Beebe. Oh, he's got some space.
Bro, this shit is so weird. Like, I've literally never seen those icons turn on until today.
Play calling easy for an offensive coordinator. Run the ball like
Well,
that
I guess it
every-
might be because of the
when you can
update,
run that on
but
first down and set up a
like,
short
that's
yardage on
just
second
shitty
down, it
design.
makes play calling
Why
easy.
weren't they on
Every
before if I had
single
them turned
call
on this whole
that
time?
sheet is available here on second down.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Snap in the shotgun. He wants to go deep.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Makes the catch.
That's my 95 speed corner who I told to play conservative. I know who that receiver is. He's not that fast. if I get hit with a QB sneak here,
The Hoosiers,
I'll be
after
damned.
moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
I'll be damned.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Hoosiers!
Let that be a lesson to take your 3, kids.
Extra point here will tie the game.
And I like the running
Ooh,
back's
that's
vision. He
perfect
sees
timing.
the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And he added the extra point. Coming out with it, it's Phillips. I know he thinks he can house every return, but
Great
sometimes you
return,
just
boy.
have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No,
That's what happens when you run the ball.
One good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Gotta
He's
love the
there to
fucking
make the
block.
stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
Complete on 3rd down. It's a running room. 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Once he got a step, it was all over.
What
right
a
to the
fucking
house.
play.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed.
I should be more like Nick and start calling these reads out, because I could have told you that safety as soon as I saw him bite down. I knew that right was going to be open, yeah. Let me become a little Madden College Football Pro. Drop a little ebook for y'all.
On the return, it's Beal. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Follows his blocks. It's Beebe.
What a play.
That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Moving the pocket, it's Hoover. Left side is Marsh. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
Unloads to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't
He would
miss
have
the
caught that.
target
With
that
this.
badly.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Tight end finds a soft spot.
I just love how we're guarding nobody.
That's a 1st down.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Fresh center downs going to the air.
That shit was cheesy as hell,
And
yo.
he makes the catch.
That was cheesy as fuck.
Touchdown, Indiana! the extra point. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive.
I'm not even going to call it cheese. My niggas are just fucking idiots.
59 yards out. And he's going to bring this one out.
Come on.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Out of bounds at the 40 and quiet
Great return, boy.
to set up the offense here.
Great return. Let's capitalize.
Here comes the Georgia offense ready to go on the attack. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. And the RPO got him. Runs through a tackle. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt. You throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road.
What a shed. What a shed. Please go back and watch that. Holy shit.
Great job by the defense. Everybody
Get ahead.
off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down. Under pressure. Finds a man in the middle. They'll mark him down right there, but
it's all getting diagnosed. We see that cover 2 from the jump.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one.
Loki thought he wasn't going to throw it high enough and it was going to be picked, but
and there's no mystery where the quarterback's
Gunnar Stockton's the GOAT, so I ain't have to worry about that.
Distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Out of the gun here with Nate Frazier. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Finds his big tight end. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Hey, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm, the passing game looking good.
Wants to throw one first.
What a play.
Too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Finally,
gotta save that one for future reference. It's amazing.
These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last two drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. Setting up fourth down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
It's looking like cover 2.
DB's locked up tight.
I really like this play call.
Got him on the RPO.
Okay.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
What the fuck? Yo, he's lucky as shit I couldn't snap it.
It's Bowen. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. The Hoosiers take their first timeout.
Run it again.
They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game.
Run it again.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, that double mug.
The run game
terrible run defense.
Late in the first half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the first half.
When in doubt, always run the ball. Just remember that. 3rd down, 4th down, it's always a running down no matter the distance.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Yeah, I would say running is still pretty good. Like that last touchdown, I would say it was a pretty good play call. The run, considering his defense, but wow. I just wish my corners didn't turn around like fucking idiots. But whatever. But yeah, running, that's probably going to be OP, like, for this whole cycle. So
They'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. That is
I wouldn't be
a highly
surprised.
efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide left, it's Preston. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
yeah, Ron Dog, he's a pretty good runner. He was killing me in the pistol, but that was yesterday before the update.
Yards in the first half.
Yeah,
But,
they're being aggressive.
yeah, he still killed me,
throwing
man.
the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end.
Unfortunately,
They've got
lost
their
that game of the
quarterback
week
right now in
because I was lagging the whole game. But, like, it's whatever. I'm not going to really use that as an excuse or none.
Someone
But
not clear on the snap count. It'll
we
be a
missed
false
out on some
start.
crucial
They'll move it
plays
back.
because of the lag.
They'll take the penalty and move them back. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. He wants to throw it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your
Ron
quarterback
Derg is
to feel
solid as
comfortable,
hell.
man. He didn't have time to feel comfortable.
What be killing
He
me,
didn't have
though?
time to get his feet set and get in the
Man,
ground.
that bunch
This
and,
offensive line's gotta do a better job.
the bunch with the corner
Line
routes,
getting set on 2nd down.
corner, the streak, that just be killing me, man. It's his go-to, you know, everybody got
He's
one,
changing the
but
play.
oh, like, it's not bad. It's not cheesy or
Looking
nothing.
downfield, it's Hoover.
It's just like, god damn, I couldn't stop it.
Out wide right, it's shot.
And I knew it was
He's
coming,
really
too.
Close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he he wins a ring in that YTP leagues. It should have been a pick. Yeah, he loves the bunch, bro. Can't get him out of it. But yo, how are these not perfectly timed?
They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive.
What is a green anymore?
An 18-yard touchdown throw. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come
Yeah,
out
I
to
could
the
see him winning in
25-yard line.
TRD, but like he started off with BYU, and that's his only real problem. And he says the pipelines aren't great, so
Enough time to get off the play before we head to the half.
I don't know what he's gonna do in here.
Drops back on 1st down.
But it's gonna be a tough task.
Fires to the tight end.
We could just go to halftime, man. I think I get ball back anyway, so Shit.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We start with the Mississippi State.
At least if I lose this game, it's not a conference game, so my goal will still be alive. I just got to beat Cookie in Florida.
Things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out.
Yeah, I don't imagine Utah really having anything like too good over there. So
sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
Just a little talk of losing. Just a little bit. I got to throw it out in the air, you feel me? I'm going to win, hopefully. Hopefully.
First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball.
Come on.
Snags it, and there's running room. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
This shit might just be boxed. Oh, no, it's perfect.
He's going to
I fucked up.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a
that was the best possible outcome.
Fingers and he couldn't hold on.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was
shit was supposed to be a bullet, but accidentally let go way too soon.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down.
When in doubt, run the ball. Oh, shit.
On the ground with the counter.
Ooh, I didn't see him.
Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4.
Yo, that's the second time this game where I didn't see one of his corners just hiding on the sideline.
Well, he is so talented. He's had some.
He must have them like set wide as shit.
Just haven't been
or I'm just blind. I don't know.
In this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Decibels rising as the crowd
this is man, he's about to cook me. I lied.
Turning it on.
Nate Frazier is him.
Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success.
Wait, 6 rushes?
So in the third quarter, they come out.
I really gotta lock in, get him the ball, yo.
This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
The Bulldogs are flying down the field. Gonna run it. It's Bowens. They'll give him 4 on the pickup.
Might have been a bad read, but
and he can
it is what it is.
Too. It's so important now. You see this all the time in college football. Running back by committee. This team has a lot of talent. They are a loaded backfield, and it's good to see this backup now getting some run in this game.
I don't think... Wow. That's such unlucky timing. We were having a great game, and now momentum is about to be ruined. Y'all got to stop disrespecting revamp passing. It's not that bad. Run this shit back and forth. See, I hate when you run a half a game or whatever and then you take the force win and then all your players are injured next week. Like, I can't do that. Oh, hold on. See, this is not the defense I run. I run multiple. I don't know how it got changed, but yeah, that last game, the Fairson versus Auburn, like, I got 4 players that were banged up after that week. It's just not worth it, man. That shit sucks.
This is one of those benchmark opportunities for both teams. A mid-season top 10 showdown. It's the Georgia Bulldogs and the Indiana Hoosiers. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Checking in before the game with the Hoosiers head coach. This is exactly what they expected when the season started. They knew they had to go to the transfer portal, and the quarterback they got has lived up to every expectation. He has shown great leadership, composure, and poise in every moment. But not only that, he has really shown that he can get it done on the field. Late in this season, he's taking them to where they thought they could go. But he has got to get off to a quick start here today to keep that momentum going. Back to you.
Nah, I didn't get injuries, but, like, my guys, I don't know. It could have, like, it's weird. I have my auto sub set to sub my guys out when they get banged up, you know, and don't bring them back in until they're healthy or whatever. But, like, I had 4 guys that were just banged up, you know. One had to miss practice entirely, and he's still banged up badly. Like, I don't know what happened, but that's not, you know, usually how the team is supposed to look after a game, especially so early in the season.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Richard. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Seems as if these two have been on a collision course for a top-5 meeting like this. And big picture, guys, it can really help their playoff positioning.
Yeah, we all circled this game at the start of the year. We knew this one was going to have conference championship, national championship, Heisman Trophy implications too, David. So lots riding on this one, and may the best team win.
And this will be huge down the stretch. It gives you a shot in the arm. You prove your worth
halfway through the season,
yeah.
You
start to build your case.
But I had that athletic perk that gives you reduced wear and tear for 4 weeks, and that was on platinum. So, like, my guys were healthy as a horse.
Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game.
Now,
changing the routes with his receivers. Dropping back, it's Hoover.
there's no way you don't play that.
He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
He's got the first down. There he goes. Inside the 30.
Yeah.
He's at the 10, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
I'm such a shitty tackler. But
and the PAT makes it 7-0.
I might have to test that out.
And they finish it off on the
that would be nice for this league, especially. A lot more hard hitters.
And he's going to bring it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. From the gun, it's Phillips. Gain of 8 yards on the play.
I thought we was about to get it right back in one play.
Well, it's plays like that that'll
almost got me excited.
Stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Here's a gift to Frazier. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. They are letting the big dogs eat on the ground.
Pound, pound, pound. The dog pound. Run the football. Be physical. You can go back when Vince Dooley won a championship. Herschel Walker. You go all through the names. So many great running backs that run with an edge.
I hate double mug. That's why you can't come out in 5 wide no more, man.
Sets his feet. It's Stockton. Left side is Humphreys. At the 45 on his way. Huge play.
Turned it into something beautiful, though.
And they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this
shit should be free.
Success. Gain of about
4 yards, I'll take it, but I'm thinking first down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, I might have to buy tactician so my O-line can actually perform like they should be.
Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Goes high to pull it in. A huge
Who needs timing-based catching?
Way down to the 11.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game.
You gotta love this game.
Play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Handoff, Frazier running left. Plows through the defense. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Oh, don't lag out on me again. Oh, my wide receiver is running the opposite way. You have one job. Block.
Defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. Third and
What is this?
Bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little
you know
fun.
what? It's my karma for getting that bailout catch. Whatever. I can go fuck myself. Triangle. Touchdown.
Moves the pocket. It's Stockton. Can't hang on after the
There's no way the safety played both of them like that. And you play the inside receiver first, like, I mean, that's great programming, I guess, you know. Is it realistic? I don't know.
Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Bond. Not nearly as much.
If they let me click on you, that would have been his life.
The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They'll run the counter.
No.
Got enough for the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move.
I have no words. I have no words. I tried to man up the corner on the outside. And because the adjustments are the same button as diving, look at what happens.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. All right, guys, let's talk a little Indiana. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get closer to the playoff that becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning.
I know what play this is.
And coming into today, they have to bring their
I'm a liar.
field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to.
But I mean, the defense did its job, so we'll take it.
And we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will decide, just like we've seen in past years, right? Comes down the stretch, who's playing the best.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Shoots it to the left.
Yeah, come on.
Off,
Yeah, I would have been pissed if he didn't get that.
Room to run. At the 20.
Got a showboat. I'm a big hit.
Touchdown, Georgia. The DB
That's the momentum changing play right there.
Don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
I would like to keep him at 7 for the rest of the half.
I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver.
Is that asking for too much?
Big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line.
He's going heavy, more than menace. Like, this is crazy.
Keeps it on the ground. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
It's working this game, so I guess. Now that I got my defense, like, we need to stop.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback changing the play.
What the fuck?
The Hoosiers take their first time out. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Beebe. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
Blocking assignments are so confusing, man. It's just a great blitz, I guess.
They're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going.
Let's not get fried here. I got fried.
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
I just hate the fact that I'm getting killed by one of my teams. Like, these are my guys. Y'all don't move like this. You don't do that. That's not your body.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Looking for a gap. It's Richard.
More.
Gets the nose of the ball to the 25.
Going heavy can only work for so long.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
2nd and long here. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. To the air, it's Hoover. Rifles it down the middle. And they wanted it all on that
like a book.
Pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
That's really good discipline by this defense because they've given up some yards on the ground. And so
this game gives out such shitty animations. I low-key thought like I wasn't even going to touch him. He was just going to catch the ball. I was pissed.
Not giving up the deep ball, making them earn this, go down the field, and not give up those big plays.
Going back to the well, another deep ball.
I think for the quarterback,
I just barely saw
it.
it.
With his eyes in this game, you're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You got
that's the defense we should have had the first game.
Trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
A lot of pressure on the punter, and he did a good job avoiding.
Let me get another one. Let me get another one.
He gets a block. Oh, the quick spin move. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
They trying to act like my guy Nate Frazier don't got the best juke move in the game or something.
Drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Caught in the back field.
Terrible catch animations. Like, there's no way it's not a first down.
Only a pickup of a couple.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. No, the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
On a throwaway. We're getting 2 guys up the middle first off when I'm blocking 6.
Very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and
I shanked it. Oh, that's perfect. Hold on.
Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one.
I'm so ass at
it. I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
Bro.
Out wide right, it's Barker. They've got it to the 49.
Like, that is not my guy, so why is nobody else on it? Why is no linebacker
and they got it almost to midfield. First down from the 49. Gonna run it. It's Richard.
Yeah.
First down. Open space at the 25.
It's like it's so fucking predictable.
Take it to the house.
Yet I'm still getting fried.
Touchdown, Hoosiers!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
Make a move, boy. Yes, sir. And I'm a dickhead, so I gotta celebrate.
From the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
That's just such a great
What a move on some shit that should have been blown up in the backfield.
Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like,
I mean, he had the touchdown, but shit, I'll take it.
Every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Scanning the field, it's Hoover.
You're not guarding nobody. Play the tight end.
I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Takes a handoff. It's Richard. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Handoff to the single back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And I know Indiana, coming off a national championship, just lost big-time players. Fernando Mendoza at quarterback, Omar Cooper Jr. at receiver, running backs, whatever. But Carter Smith back on the offensive line is a massive, massive deal for Indiana and their success offensively. This guy is a road grader, outstanding in pass protection. They've got some new faces.
Wow.
Josh Hoover at quarterback.
What a play by the defense.
Big fella out there, David. I think all things will be okay in Indiana.
I think it was huge because this guy is a redshirt senior. He
Now
absolutely
let's
could have
finally
gone to
get
the
a stop
NFL,
on third
but
down.
Indiana made the investment. He stayed. Huge building block.
Called the wrong
to
play, by the way.
continue what they started with a year ago. One of the best left tackles in all of the business. All-American, Big Ten Offensive Lineman of the Year. I'm not surprised they're running to the left.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got a man in the middle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Bought a little time, lets it go. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit.
I was about to say, when did I have a QB spy on that play? I think it was the linebacker who was supposed to be guarding the running back. That's just a great play by him.
To make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Wants to throw. It's Hoover. The safety.
Oh my God.
Receiver screen. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
That had to be a coverage bust because there is no way one of the best receivers in the country was that wide open. Somebody on defense wasn't where they were supposed to be. They had their eyes in the wrong place. That should not happen ever.
And the Hoosiers will have it 1st and 10. Making the adjustment. Quick give. It's Beebe. He'll be pulled down.
There's just no way he's getting these cuts.
And I like the thought process on offense here.
I mean, great read by you, man.
They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough, and there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in the game.
That would have been blown up. One more.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion.
Join the league, Brody.
Motion from the wide receiver.
If you got Discord, like, shoot.
On the draw.
If you got Discord, you gotta add me or something.
Down marker, and now they might have to settle for the field goal and maybe tie the game going into the half.
On that last 3rd down play, if you're going to go draw, the quarterback's got to do a better job selling pass. I think
should have been called that time.
Too quick getting the ball to the running back, and now here we are, 4th down.
Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And we are all tied up here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Oh, yeah.
He's on the loose. And there he goes.
Got to run out some clock.
They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
What a return. First game, it was the punt return. Now it's the kickoff return.
And he should
That's
have
beautiful.
some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep.
If we were playing a half,
and you could see when he got in the
that would have been game-ending right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Sells to run, looking to pass.
Where is my defense?
He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Catch in the middle. It's shot. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Now timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Fresh setter down's going to the air. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's pretty
Yeah, I'm not clicking on no more. I don't get no animations, so I saw CPU.
Touchdowns. Like, now they try to be aggressive and go after the deep ball right away. Nice coverage. That's a good start to this drive. You know, 2 bad drives, we flush those, we forget about those. See if this deep
pressure is effective.
I love the 3-man rush, yeah.
Just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Timeout taken by the Hoosiers. They cannot stop the clock again. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
Wow. I don't know. That one might have been intentional. Shout out to EA, man. That's all I can say. I'm one pick away.
You just scared me.
You're supposed to do.
Why did she?
Glad to have you with us from Bloomington, Indiana, Memorial Stadium. There are certain games along the way that define your season, and this certainly will be one of them, a top 5 showdown. It's the Georgia Bulldogs and the Indiana Hoosiers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with the Indiana head coach before the game. This is obviously a huge matchup. With the 5-game winning streak on the line, they understand that they are facing one of the best teams in the country. A top 25 matchup. He's been warning his team all week at practice. Do not take them lightly. They want to be 1-0 after this week and keep the streak alive. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. Deep in the end zone, it's Morris. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
It's 30 even say at this
Making the
point.
adjustment on the play. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Out wide right, it's shot. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
To the back. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
You love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Beebe.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Hoover. Right side, it's Preston. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Finds a crease. It's Richard. They put the brakes on him.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Catch in the middle. It's shot. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
And how about that? A lot of coaches talk about being aggressive and we're going to take shots, but then they get conservative in the game. But first drive, coming out, showing this defense we are not afraid to throw the ball deep. Might keep that defense a little bit more conservative.
Wants to throw one first. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Indiana. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. Talk about a great way to start the game and setting the tone right out of the gate.
You ain't lying. Sometimes it takes a couple drives to get the juices going and get in a rhythm. No, sir. They came on the field, locked, loaded, ready to roll. No slow start here.
He'll bring it out. It's Phillips. He's got great speed. Got a little room.
I had a good feeling, and it was for a reason. And it was for a reason. This is what we do every game, boy. We're different.
Nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, 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 take a knee, take, no, yes, 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 yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking it out of the end zone, making a huge play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
There's no way they just ignored him.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Hoosiers will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looks it in. Makes a move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. From the wideout. Play action on 1st down. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Delayed give. It's Phillips. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And his throw is incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the... And he muffs it, a loose football. The only thing I can think is he just didn't see him signal for the fair catch. That's an easy call for the official, and they'll accept the penalty. Cuts it upfield. It's Richard. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air. It's Hoover. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
Rashad Downs going up top. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. The last time they had it, they weren't secure with the football and put it on the ground, David.
Yeah, and I think sometimes that will cause for you to be a little bit conservative, but keep doing you. Put that behind. It's one mistake, Jesse. Move on.
I've always been a fan of getting that guy who fumbled it, the ball back early. You got to let that guy turn the page. They need him to make plays if they're going to win this game.
Long way to go on second down. Running inside. It's Beebe. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Now backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Beebe. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Breaks into the open. Inside the 40. Running inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
From deep, it's Phillips. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Dogs.
And he's in for the 2nd score of the game. My goodness. Note to self. Kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it. Kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
And he makes the extra point. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. He'll bring it out. It's Beal. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Give to the single back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. He lets one fly deep. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Hits inside, it's Phillips. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. from the gun. That one's not even close.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate, give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Goes down immediately, but he's got plenty and a fresh set of downs here. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Oh, he's got some space. Inside, touchdown, Indiana. The defense putting points on the board. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. All over him immediately.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Tight end now in motion. Selling the fake. Fires to the middle. It's complete. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Dogs come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking for room, it's Phillips. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D-linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. They give it to him again. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Touchdown, Georgia! Rolled his way into the end zone. Extra point here would tie the game. And they tacked on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he closed the deal by racing 35 yards to pay dirt. He'll start the return inside his 5. They tried to get the wall set up for him. Not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. They go to the counter. Defense all over it. You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Hoover. Going deep. Got it down the field. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. That last big play has them in position to threaten here, 1st and 10 from the 37. They'll move the tight end. Drops back on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Richard. Turning it on. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
Well, they pick up the 1st down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the finish.
Hits the hole. It's Beebe. Might have a chance. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Bulldogs using their 1st timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. The Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Richard. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Timeout on the field, and that's the 2nd call by Georgia. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Preston. And he's brought down after a nice gain on the play. Give him 7 on that one. And now we've reached the 2-minute timeout. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Trying to soak through and pick it up. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the seal.
And the Hoosiers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He'll try to tack on 1 more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the move from inside is 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Trying to get the corner. He'll pitch it. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. The Hoosiers take their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They'll run him again. And they'll stop him short of the first down, and they've got a timeout if they want to try to get the ball back before halftime. Now timeout taken by Indiana. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Oh, this is a bad, bad shank. Oh, what a disastrous punt, and he gives him the ball in the red zone. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Tackled way behind the line. It'll be a loss of 7. Timeout taken by the Hoosiers. They cannot stop the clock again. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, it's Beebe. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. And the Hoosiers want to pick up the tempo. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the #1 thing. Avoid disaster here. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Gets it just across the 30 to the 31-yard line, and that's where the return is stopped. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We start with the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the #4 team, the Oklahoma Sooners.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Back to throw, it's Stockton. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Left side is Frazier. Running free. Touchdown, Bulldog. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bond. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Oh, pressure's coming. Right side, it's Preston. Lots of room to run. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Man, it's nice to be a play caller when you just say, hey, QB, drop back, and everything works. I mean, they just had a lot of success on the day and continuing to have a lot of confidence calling plays and being aggressive.
Running it to the right. Got some room in under the goal line. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Indiana!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And he made the extra point without problem. Looks like he's going to bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Georgia offense ready to go on the attack. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here, too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Holds on, it's Keys. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Back to throw, it's Stockton. Turns it upfield.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slant.
Second down, going to throw it. Out wide left, it's Phillips. Here he goes. Past the 30. He's at the 10. And he scores! Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Straight ahead, it's Beebe. Brought down.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. To the air, it's Hoover. Out wide right, it's Bond. Breaks into the open. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and Nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Timed him perfectly to not get free and forces a third down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
Coming out with it, it's Phillips. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly. It's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
Got it in the middle. It's Keys. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
Finds a tight end. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. The Dogs have it with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Stockton. Right side, it's Phillips. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31. The Bulldogs headed quickly to the line. On play action. Look out. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He stopped at the 19-yard line. A big play there to get the pick and take it back inside the 20. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Quick give. It's Richard. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looking for a crease. It's Beebe. Oh, he's got some space. Gets enough for the 1st down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the 3rd quarter. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. So 1st down will open up the final period. The give to the single back. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Hoover. He'll throw it. Out wide right, it's shot. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
He's changing the play. Fresh center downs going to the air. Can't make the catch. It's incomplete, and that drop might have cost them a big play on first down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Rush is on. He'll pull it down. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Left side, it's Becker. Turning it on. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Fires it down the seam. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they went for it, but when you're up by a couple scores, I think you're just kind of free and like, hey, let's keep scoring points. Let's keep the offense out there. Let's keep the accelerator on, and I guess, hey, who cares? We're not going to lose anyways.
Snags it, and he's open. What a run. Gets it inside the 40 and out of bounds at the 36.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Way off target there.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Spins away from the defender. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it all in that last play.
Delayed handoff. It's Phillips. Enough to move the chains. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Georgia going up tempo. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Rush right in his face. Makes the grab. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be first and goal. And the Bulldogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Here's Nate Frazier. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Bulldogs! That's his third touchdown of the game, and give him 16 on the year.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Using his legs, it's Richard. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Drops back. It's Hoover. They get to him as he throws.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Changing the routes with his receivers. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Right side, it's shot. There he goes. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. It looks as if we have an injured Hoosier at the end of that play. That is the freshman tight end who's still down on the field. We hope that's not too serious. Holly will keep an eye on it. The Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They give it back to him. Powers through the defender. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
You know, the one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play, getting a tackle for loss.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Third and long right here. Quarterback changing the play. Sets his feet. It's Hoover. Throws to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Lost the throw on first. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Across the 35. Out of bounds at the 36. And a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Gets the back moving. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Really nice discipline by that receiver against man coverage, because you know that throw is going to be contested with a defender in your back pocket. He fights back to the football. He fights through contact and shows really strong hands on the catch.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Out wide right, it's Frazier. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. He would love to have picked up the first down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
And that could save the game, because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep. When I get without timeouts and those start to dwindle, I get very predictable. So great job getting out of bounds.
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. They're all over him. Upstairs, he's got it. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll run with Nate Frazier. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Now timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. They'll run the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Timeout taken by the Hoosiers. They cannot stop the clock again. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Here's Nate Frazier. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on third and goal, and it did not pay off.
I am an aggressive person, Paul. I like to put my foot on the gas. I like to go for it. But here, second half, if I can tie the football game, a fourth down situation, I'm taking it.
You are aggressive spiritually, physically, and mentally. But I agree. You go field goal in this situation, and you put the pressure on your defense to go get a stop, get you the ball back, and give you a chance to win.
The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolute shank. Missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts if they want to use them. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, 2 really good teams. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Ballman.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. 2 ranked opponents evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move.